We love One Piece because of its themes, the idea that because the ocean is so vast, you'll one day find a place where you belong. That even though others may tear you down or forget about you, your dreams will never die. That it's your duty to stand up for your friends, because you know they'd stand up for you. Those are all beautiful and well-developed motifs in the One Piece world. But you know what else is beautiful and well-developed in the One Piece world? Luffy's ability to knock someone out. And here's the top 10 Luffy best knockouts in anime history. Luffy gets the chance to knock out not one, but two giants in Thriller Bark, with the first being Oars and the second being a Gecko Moria that's gone all shadows Asgard on everybody. However, I'm gonna give this spot to Oars. Not only does this gigant bazooka come after a battle with the entire Straw Hat crew, but we also get an X-ray of Oars' spine as it happens. It's pretty rad. I can't imagine that, even after evaluating every possible outcome or option, that man of 1,000 plans, Captain Kuro, would have thought that he'd be defeated by a goofy rubber head screaming in his face and then caving his skull in. It's not the most humiliating way to go out, but considering Kuro spent years trying to enact the perfect scheme and talking trash about being a pirate, it's on up there. Oh, I picked a sad one. The battle between Luffy and Usopp is the most depressing in One Piece's history, with Usopp pouring everything he has into a fight where defeat is almost 100% inevitable, and Luffy being forced to beat up the crew member that he often relates to the most. As a fight, it's equal parts thrilling and depressing, and as the start of the Perfect Water 7, Enies Lobby arcs, it's also equal parts thrilling and depressing. Luffy's fight against Rob Lucci is one of the most well-constructed fights in anime, a contest that flip-flops between a battle of nearly equal strengths, a desperate underdog journey, and an immensely satisfying and almost terrifying conclusion. Luffy closing his eyes and screaming while pummeling Lucci through the wall is such a visceral, violent way to end this fight, and shows that while clever inventiveness can be handy in a battle on the Grand Line, sometimes you just need sheer will. Doflamingo's defeat is a long time coming. Shown as a particularly malicious guy back during the Skypiea arc, then shown to be an agent of the underworld with a hand in weapons and trafficking, then revealed to be the false king of Dressrosa, he's needed a punch to the everywhere for almost 15 years of One Piece's run. And Luffy gives it to him, knocking him down through the streets of the city that he terrorized for so long. For most of the Alabasta arc, Luffy is 0-2 in battles against Crocodile. But, while Dvorak's New World Symphony, 4th movement plays, Luffy uses the blood that he's shed to counter Crocodile's sand to knock him up through a Lubarna. It's rare to hear someone call Rubber Bro uses his magical fists to shatter the internal organs of an evil desert-themed gentleman, a truly majestic scene, but this is beautiful work. If there was a church of Eiichiro Oda, this would be painted on the ceiling. Get lost, Michelangelo. Luffy punch Arlong. The trend of Luffy beats the main villain of the arc by knocking him through something large that we've seen with foes like Crocodile, Enel, Lucci, and Doflamingo was established here with Arlong. Horrified at the way that he's treated Nami, Luffy uses a Gum Gum battle axe to turn Arlong's vertebrate into chowder. Luffy using the body of a psychopathic tyrant to ring the Shandorian bell, thus proving to Mont Blanc Nolan's descendant that the City of Gold did exist, and freeing the citizens of Skypiea from Enel's reign is both poetic and just a cool-looking set piece. It's a reminder of just how fulfilling watching One Piece is, and how the details of the story often culminate in these big, lovely bouquets of fisticuffs and never lose any of their meaning or importance along the way. The celestial dragons come to the scene, and Hatchin tells Luffy and the others to get on their knees. They start kicking and torturing the slave, and Luffy struggles not to interfere. Poppig reveals the world nobles to be the descendants of the creators of the world government, and harming them is an act of war. The most gift moment of One Piece ever, Luffy punching Charlos so hard that it seems to break the anime, needs no explanation. It's perfect. Do I know how to throw a punch, you ask? Luffy rearranging Bellamy's skull after Bellamy mocks his belief in dreams and myth is a perfect distillation of one of the themes of One Piece, those who believe in something vs those who simply want to tear down those beliefs. And though the fight to follow your dreams and live a free life on the sea would continue, Luffy scored a victory for it here.